It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Colts going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So you've got 1 week of preseason games in the books. Now you start to really assess some of the vets and, of course, some of the young players.
You're exactly right, because now there's a week's worth of film out there for everyone to watch. And for guys who may or may not make these particular teams, that film will be out there around the league, so maybe they can catch on somewhere else if they have to. But this will be a lot of fun to see how much time the veterans play versus how much time the young guys get.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Breeze throwing on second down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Now Breeze on third down. Going underneath to Blunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Colton Schmidt, fourth-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. He'll kick it away after. Three and out on the opening drive of the game. Now Sproles. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Doyle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Bounce out. Bounce out. Yes!
He put that on a dime. He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Now Indianapolis set to take the field.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs.
Barely
and make
got
sure
up.
you move the ball to their territory.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Here's Blunt. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
So under the category of, well, it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year, and 18 touchdowns in the regular season, and no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but, yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
That was Harry for Blount. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground right around the 26. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense?
Marvin Jones, 30, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Marvin Jones, 74 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, and now he rolls him over. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense to have the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Al Woods coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now Blount. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in the hole. 15 yards still to go on third down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end.
Here's Breeze to throw. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Al Woods in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Sproles so quick and agile. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
I don't think I ran it.
And out now come the Cowboys. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Flushed out right.
Good
Right
catch.
side here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. The tight end changing his position. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking left side, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jack Doyle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Oh, I missed the extra
He's a reliable target. They like to get him involved.
Okay.
They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Breeze now to throw. And he dumps it off to Blunt. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes
I'll start. Let's go. I didn't like that how I had my defense set anyway.
Let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
False start. Offense.
And that'll set them back 5. 1st and 15 here behind the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones.
Cam Chancellor. That's the reason why I picked him for my 1st defense or 2nd defensive pick. Because I needed someone deep in the back that I can rely on. And Aaron Donald for the main guy up front, so they might have to double team him more. And I can have a few other guys focus for pass rush. Cam Chancellor can make those big downfield catches.
This one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Mike Wallace, right there.
That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Do these guys have
7
an
yards on
end-around
first
play?
down. That fits the bill.
What are you doing? Eric Fitzgerald on the end around. Fine, we'll just do this.
Now Fitzgerald gonna get it on the end around. Even with the good
Didn't quite work,
showed, he'll
but
be
still.
brought down short of the 15.
I haven't done an end
Just
around
a couple on the
ever.
pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1.
I acted like it was a goal line type of thing, and I normally just whip it in there. And I just turned the ball over.
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt.
Stop them right there. They got like a 2-yard gain. It wasn't horrible.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Just because the guy fell forward.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll run again with Blunt.
And I completely messed that up. I always end up switching to someone I'm not expecting to switch to, and they lose all their momentum because of that.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I'll start.
False start. Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. The left side.
Damn, he should have held on to that.
And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time.
Get him.
And the hit jarred it loose.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
incomplete.
Okay, 3rd and 4.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but
get a
not
first
a whole
down.
lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes.
Incomplete. Let's go. 25-yard line.
Team.
Best they can do is field goal right now unless they take it. Or
4th down now. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't
2
we?
minutes.
Because you know,
go down the
they're
field,
carrying 90
score,
now. And
get
with
the
the
ball
new
back.
rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason.
Switch to the second
before they make the final cut.
Second.
Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn
Back,
for these
whatever you want
games.
to call them.
So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Okay.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington
Should have
right
had
after
him
this
done that.
timeout.
Or should have gotten a touch on that last drive, but that was all my fault.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
We remind folks that although this is technically week 2 of the preseason, Charles, the Cowboys are actually playing their 3rd game as they were chosen to play in the Hall of Fame game.
And it made sense because their owner, Jerry Jones, one of this year's Hall of Fame inductees, remember his Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years in that great run in the 1990s.
And incomplete there. A nice hit.
Gonna try and do this
and brings up 3rd down.
You go on that. Doyle's going on the drag. That guy's going on the drag. Actually, I want him to go create a dagger style and open.
Miller with 1st down and more. The catch made by Miller. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Let's take up some of this.
There'll always be a place for methodically
that safety doesn't drop in. You're going for that
when
touchdown.
You can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays.
Them.
That's often the difference in
And
winning
if
and
he
losing.
somehow
Those
gets
types
past his
of plays
man,
that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant.
X was wide open.
They can turn it into big plays.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Throwing is Smith, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford. Able to drop it for a loss of 12. And it'll be 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. And he gets it into the end zone with no time.
Why did I know that was going to fucking happen?
Quarter as they take the lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Yeah, I'm with you. Who wants highlights from the 2nd week of preseason? Let's get back to the action as we're ready to start the 3rd quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
How the fuck do you drop that?
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Manning will try again on 2nd down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs?
Oh,
Able to push forward,
did you drop it? Because you got touched in the leg, you dropped the ball?
There jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
11 more on that one and another first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And this one's incomplete. 10 yards still left on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I don't know this playbook.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first
plays
down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks.
But still, that would definitely help.
Pick up some ground, and they did.
Please don't be holding. Shit.
That's on the veteran guard, Alex Boone. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Manning. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Good.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie things at 17 all. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Let's go. Let's get a few more of those. Let's get a sack or something. Come on. Don't need them doing anything.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Interception. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Carlos Dansby.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Right at the 20.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Outside, let's go.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Ooh, go.
And he fires
Eli
incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want.
That was all Eli Manning's fault.
Practice
He
it,
was
do all
wide
those
open.
things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well.
Do that play
one goes
again.
incomplete.
Manning again.
That's
here
man
on
coverage.
2nd and 10.
Oh my goodness. As soon as I threw that, I regretted that, but he still somehow caught
And after
that.
that,
I'll even show my mistake here. I don't care. Boom. So, I see him turn, and that's when I recognize, I'm like, that's man coverage. I throw it. I didn't even think about part man, part zone, because this guy played zone the entire time. But I saw the man coverage on Miller, so I threw it to Miller. He could have stepped in, but he ended up glitching out and gave Miller the open catch.
you can
I should
understand
have
why
had
so many
just thrown an
teams in the
interception there.
league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He couldn't quite
That was a good
hold
swat
it.
from
Got
him.
hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll try to run it now with Sproles. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I would love a
No
touchdown.
gain on the
I
play
honestly
there.
would.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Manning now on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Miller.
This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Zach Miller from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Bing.
That's almost
Let's
just not
go.
right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Ooh, good
I
stop.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
Maybe,
again.
I don't know.
You're
I'm
going
liking
to
this
take care of
defense.
it, but you have to be careful
like,
about being
I know
too
the
cautious, because
Packers
now you can't
defensive
run any
style, but the
offense
way
at
that
all.
this
Don't want to
defense
attack. We'll
works.
see how they attack him here. On 2nd down, Collins. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain
like
of
being
7
able to
and
have
they get
those
it back to a
linebackers
3rd and 3.
But this one,
That's
it's a
the kind of
different
run that gets
story.
everyone
It's
excited on
completely
offense.
different.
And you know, oftentimes the guys who
Always
carry
worked
the
with
ball
the
are the ones
3-4,
in the
not
huddle doing the
4-3.
chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
On low fork.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets one go deep for Wheaton.
Oh my
This
goodness,
is
let's go.
intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams.
Pick 6.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I always do that too. I always cut in from the outside. That outside guy who's supposed to be the contain man.
And now Indianapolis set to take
So
the
now that I know
field.
they're going to have to
And
start
fresh
passing
off the
it.
pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there. Back to throw Beathard. And that's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one, even matter.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Incomplete.
This rookie, whoever they say, because I know they said a rookie earlier.
And it'll bring
He's
up
lucky he's
third
not throwing a
down.
lot of these interceptions. You already know
This is
too.
what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit
Training
gunshot
on the
throwing
flat.
it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And
That was
incomplete.
complete
He had nowhere to
garbage.
throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Okay.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made. No grounding. Complete to Gilmore, the tight end.
And at least
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15,
I
just
was
shy
going
of
for
the
that
10.
swat just to finish the
They'll
drive.
get
Then they
23
ended up
yards
catching it.
there.
We're gonna go
And
cover
that'll be good
Tampa
for an
two, actually.
Indianapolis first. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Just got to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
They can
No
take
gain
this
on that
long-ass
run,
drive.
and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Let's go.
Pressure gets to him again.
You ran right into Dwight Freeney. I want to see a replay of that. So, I ended up having the corner blitz. Ooh, oh, if he would have had that on the straight, that would have probably been a touchdown. Apparently the AI recognized it, ran right in to my defender. And that ended their drive. Wait. What? happened so quick, even in slow motion. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. That's kind of interesting. They were that excited to get a picture and run off the field that quick.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Why would that be
that
play
last
action?
drive,
I don't
it
want
was a
that to
good
be
mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On second down, here's Manning. They'll toss it front, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left hand. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll run it with Sproles. And shedding through the tackle. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Cowboys on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. And once again, they go with Sproles. Here's Sam Cook now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now Beathard. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
You serious?
Antonio Cromartie. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie. And you know, sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
I call. 11 seconds. I'm going to do something I do that.
Manning looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Jonathan Newsom coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. C.J. Mosley. He's the one to get it this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting.
It was a close game
in
the beginning, but then I just
similar
stopped
to a
them that
tennis
second
match,
half.
right? Not letting them break your serve. That way.
Okay. Well, that was a good video.